Alright, what's up YouTube? Welcome to the last timeout where we give our unfiltered opinions about basketball. You know, it's your boy Banger.
What's up, y'all? Mac Marsh, out here.
Teflon Sean.
And Black Eye.
Kakashi.
I got one eye today, y'all.
Chad, he went through an incident where his girlfriend beat him up and now he has one eye.
His eyes clipped.
Bump heads, I'm over it.
Show the fans.
Yeah, show the fans what it look like.
Alright, back to business.
Anyways, today we're going to be talking about the NCAA March Madness that everybody loves so much. So let's get right into it. We're going to talk about some sleepers. What do you guys have for me?
I'll start. I like Texas. I think they have some good quality wins in like a very hard conference. That big man in the middle, Mo Bamba, I think he's a serviceable player that will get them far. They're good on defense.
Serviceable.
He's very serviceable.
You say like he's like.
I'm saying like he's a good player.
He
like
does not be like a top 10 pick.
Yeah, but it's in college, different field. So he's had big games against Oklahoma, big games against Duke. A lot of the what conference is he? Big 12.
Yeah.
So that's a hard conference. So I think I had them as my last four in, and I think they have the tools to get deep.
There's a lot of like sleeper teams in terms of teams like it's NCAA tournament. So there's a lot of teams that people look at and they say like, oh yeah, they're not gonna go far. I mean, in terms of sleepers, I'm trying to think. I mean, I like Texas Tech is a really good team and tough team to play. That's not gonna be an easy team for anyone to beat. Kansas State's another one that I really like because they got that dude Wade, I think he's like a power forward. He can literally 20-10 easily every night. He's got that Dirk shot, that fadeaway that no one is guarding. That's a really good team. And they got Brown. It's like a disgusting scorer. He's dropping 20 on you easy every night.
That whole conference is just nuts. Like they have Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas Tech, West Virginia, and the list goes on.
West Virginia's
a beast.
Boy, they're gonna lock you up on defense. Carter is killing it.
My sleeper is Temple University.
Oh my God.
You know, they got a good squad. OB holding it down the center.
NIT it is.
Shooters on the outside.
They're gonna make it to the NIT championship. No offense to Collins.
They caught a couple good wins this season. They beat Wichita State.
NIT.
Just lost to
NIT.
Who were they just playing? Cincinnati. They just lost to Cincinnati, so.
And they'll play in the NIT tournament.
Yeah, Cincinnati been a beast too. They just beat Wichita State, the #1 seed in the AAC tournament, in the AAC conference.
It's another tough team, Cincinnati.
I think that's a big sleeper too. They've been pretty solid the whole year.
A team that's like
they play a lot of defense.
URI, a mid-major team that a lot of people like. It's been ranked, so obviously people know about them, but URI is going to be a tough team to knock out in the tournament. And a lot of people don't expect them because they're a mid-major team. You know, they don't play the Dukes, they don't play the Kansas, they don't get those big games, but they are going to be another real tough team, and they're going to really surprise a lot of people. A lot of people don't know about them, but watch out for them.
I think another thing, like a lot of people, the big names like the Dukes, the Kansas, but like the teams that have been cooking, like a #1 seed is going to be Xavier. Purdue's on the cusp of that. It could be a #2 seed. They got like 4 seniors, so if it would be anybody, it'll be there. It'll be
looking at teams like Saint Bonaventure too. Another team. Those are the teams.
St. John's.
Middle Tennessee.
I like St. John's. St. John's is nice.
Let's see if they make it, but like Middle Tennessee, those are teams like if they make it in, they're gonna be like 12 to 16 seeds, and they're gonna be tough teams to play because they can do anything you want. They can score inside, score outside. Middle Tennessee is a team that has NCAA experience. They got a coach who's been there before, and like experience in the NCAA tournament goes like. Yeah, that's as good as having a freshman star, you know. It's really just as good. So it's gonna be a really interesting tournament with all the sleepers that they got. I'm getting all this water on my damn.
All right. So we're gonna move on to players to watch. Personally, my favorite player to watch is Jaren Jackson.
That's a beast.
Rim protector, rebounder, spreads the floor. What more do you need in a big kid nowadays?
You got that Porzingis mentality. Like,
yeah, seriously.
He can move the floor well. He can shoot from 3 blocks. I think he's the best. He's the best prospect on that Michigan State team.
Oh yeah.
Even to
over Miles Bridges.
Miles Bridges. Like everybody had Miles Bridges the best player on that team, and then Jaren Jackson's been a nut.
It's kind of like what Cat did when he went to Kentucky.
Yeah, I think he gets games like 20.
They were saying that what's it called? They were saying that Trey Lyles was
They got
season.
Yeah, I think he was higher ranked.
It's crazy. Trey Lyles was higher ranked.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah, he was
sucking dick.
Sorry, Booker was a 6.
You can go.
One of my favorite players that I'm gonna be looking out for. You gotta grow it up, West Virginia, big man on defense. All right, he's a killer. You know, Sagabi. I don't know how to say his name exactly, but I love him. All right, he's a monster. It's like going into a brick wall. Right? So I want to see him make some noise in the tournament. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I can't be a Duke fan if I don't say
Marvin
Bagley.
I got Bagley, man. I guess that game against UNC, he had 21 and 15. He only had 3 points in the first quarter. Then he dropped 18 in the next quarter. If he goes off something like that again, Duke had the best offense and lead along with Grayson Allen.
And Carter, bro. Carter's really been the surprise.
Yes.
He's been playing better without Bagley.
But you know who's actually been like really disappointing is Duval.
Yeah.
He's actually been the guy. Everybody thought he was going to be the guy to like really push Duke this year, and he's been really disappointing.
He can't shoot. He can't shoot for anything.
He can't. Yeah,
He's a terrible shooter.
But we can't have this conversation with players to watch without mentioning DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, he's actually.
That's a grown man.
I mean, they're paying the man, so that's all cool.
That man.
Is Arizona even going to be allowed in the tournament?
Right now, they pay.
Yeah, it might be very.
Even going to be allowed in the
My son
tournament?
got to the bag though.
Right?
Well, his dad got to the
Listen,
bag.
you get 1 year, you might as well get.
His dad got to the bag, and nobody else knew that his dad was getting bread.
You gotta pay like $100K. Like,
They underpaid him.
Wipe out my whole loan. He doesn't have loans. Like he doesn't have loans. Wipe out my.
The kid doesn't even go to class. You know how many kids are in class taking his test?
These kids be having .8 GPAs, taking
They don't care.
arts and crafts,
They don't
skating, breathing,
Yoga.
101, and
Yoga.
they still get paid. Like,
Introduction to dance. That's jokes.
it's really crazy. Like
Nah.
they really treat them like
I
royalty.
think a player that everybody's like, I mean, everybody knows about him. Trey Young. I mean, it's gonna be real interesting to see how he does.
He's getting kicked out in the first round.
Yeah, I mean, his team is terrible, but if he's gonna be that guy that gives you 30 and 10, his team might make it. I mean, they might win a couple games depending on who they get.
I think they.
But he's tough. He's gonna be tough to stop though.
It's kind of like what we used to say to like James Harden in the finals this year. Trae Young's just gonna have phenomenal after phenomenal.
Or else he's not.
Like,
gonna
I'm talking
win.
like 10 out of 10.5 from the 3-point line. Like
Trey Young is gonna average about like 15 turnovers because they're just gonna triple team him.
That's it.
Triple team him every
They're gonna
play.
pass it to whoever. Doesn't matter who's the rest of the team. They
Does
suck.
he even have a team? There's
They
like,
can't finish.
are there 4 other players? We've watched games and seen them miss layups.
Yeah,
With
I don't
Trey,
know
like,
who was
player.
that team. They're good enough to beat a Kansas and then lose to
Any team.
any team. Like
The Temple. Temple could
Don't
be
talk about my alma mater. Like,
Yeah, Temple could beat them. Like St. John's could beat them too. Like, I just feel like it's
I'm
how.
telling you, St. John's gets in, I think Rockets roster.
They got like a score.
They beat Duke and they beat Villanova.
Back to back.
Back to back.
Tough teams. Yeah, those are 2 big nations.
But it's hard for them to get in. They're like 4 and 14 in their conference.
Yeah.
So they really got. I think they got to kill it in conference play.
It's all NCAA. It's all about your big wins, and then your big losses.
Yeah, that's.
So like you might like knocking out a Duke and Villanova is huge. Like that alone should get them in.
It should.
But they lose against some pretty teams. Like they should not be losing to, especially their conference isn't like a.
The Big East is tough.
It's not like a really crazy conference. I mean, it's a tough conference, but
They have.
if you're gonna knock out Duke and Villanova, you should be winning more games than what are they in their conference? 4 and 14 and what?
4 and 14.
Yeah, that's terrible for a conference play. You should easily be.
That conference is not. It's not. I mean, they have Xavier and Villanova, the top 2 dogs. Xavier I have as a number 1 seed right now going in, and I have Villanova as a possible 1 seed. On the cusp of the 2 seed.
The Purdue big man's another guy.
Oh my god.
That's another guy I want to see play too.
Hey, we're getting a little bit off topic here, so let's move on to the next one.
Shut up.
You're right, bro. I gotta get tired. So let's do the Final Four. Y'all got your Final Four.
Alright, so you know me, man. I gotta put Duke in. I got Michigan State. I got Xavier. And I'm gonna throw in. Let's see where I like throwing. And Arizona.
I got Duke, Michigan, Nova, Temple.
Wait. Hold on.
Yo.
Hold on. He said Michigan, not Michigan State.
You got Michigan?
Michigan.
Michigan State.
Okay, Michigan State.
Michigan
That's more
State.
serviceable. That's more serviceable.
Final Four. I mean, it's gonna be. I mean, obviously, like
Man's game.
this is all pre-selection day Sunday, so we don't even know like half of these teams that we say might even get in. I mean, most of them will probably. But as you know, like there's always gonna be that one team.
Hurry
that
up, bro.
makes
Say
it.
your Final Four.
There'll be a 14 seed that makes it, or a 12 seed. It's 8 seed that makes it in. So, if I had to go, I'm going Duke because I got them. Michigan State's gonna be tough to knock out. They play way too much like of everything. threes, defense, big man. They can do it all. I like Arizona because of Dayton and Alonzo Terry or whatever his name is. He's pretty good. He's
To be
nice
honest
too.
with you guys, I was kidding when I said Temple, but I replaced him with Virginia.
And then I like Virginia, but they can't score as good as they are on defense.
They play so much.
They always
win championships.
but they-
Yeah, you don't need to score when you got
Defense wins
If
championships.
that was the case, they'd win every single year of the tournament. They're easily the best team every year in defense. But I'd go like I said, Arizona, Duke, Michigan State, and then it doesn't even matter. Those are my three. The four don't even matter because the team that I say next is probably not gonna make it.
He can't see his 14.
Alright,
Literally.
you know, I got the team that everyone forgot. I don't even know if these guys watch basketball, but Final Four, Kentucky.
Oh,
They kept Coach K gonna lead them to the big ways.
Kentucky's not doing
Shut up, bro. It's my turn. Shut up. Shut up.
Why did they?
Yo, bro, shut up. Did you say timeout? Shut
They
up.
might even
Kentucky. Virginia. All right. Defense wins games because it's true. Let's go. All right.
They're not making
Duke. No. Kentucky. Virginia. I like Purdue. We get Purdue up there and Nova. That's my.
That's a good one.
I hate Villanova.
They got win the whole.
I hate Villanova.
Before I win the whole thing, as much as a big Duke fan I am, I think offensively they're the best team. Defensively they
Trash.
crumble. Watch them out. So I got Michigan State. They're more experienced. They're more balanced, and they don't have that many bad losses besides Ohio State. So
He says that wearing Syracuse hat, Syracuse sweater.
I got Syracuse going to Elite Eight though.
Syracuse is banned from the tournament.
Yeah.
I got Syracuse in the Elite Eight. You feel me? You know, the Big Bayheim. Handle
Banned
this.
from the tournament.
Yeah.
Handle that. You
I'm
know,
gonna pay a big deal.
that big win.
I got Virginia taking it all. Like I said, defense wins games. They may not be the most prolific scorers, but why do you need to score 10 points when the team you're going against only scores 8?
It's a very terrible game, yo.
I was gonna say Virginia too, but I think I'm gonna actually go with Michigan State too.
Wow.
Jaren Jackson's a beast. I mean, come on. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, y'all smoking something because Duke is obviously winning it.
Duke
My
is
son
not
Bagley
gonna-
Bagley's getting in that bag.
Bagley's not gonna be in any type of bag except the losing bag.
Yeah.
Grayson Allen's gonna come out strong his last year. Gonna
His
get
last
his
year,
chip. My son gonna get it,
he'll
bro.
be a killer.
Duke is really gonna be that team.
He's
this
going
year.
bodies around the 32.
They'll play defense. They'll start playing defense.
I think they'll get it together, and I think they
I
have the
think
best
they'll make it
chance
to
to
like
beat
the
them.
Elite Eight.
It'll be good. I mean, UCLA is another team. There's so many teams. USC, so many teams that could just go out of nowhere and make it all the way to the Final Four. Once you make it to the Sweet 16,
All right, timeout because Chad's just been blabbing. Like I said, Duke. I do like Marvin Bagley. I love him as a player, but I don't think he's consistent enough. Like
In my
just for them to make a long run.
in my opinion, I feel like Grayson Allen. He's been there 4 years.
Grayson Allen's gonna step on someone's shoelace. And he's gonna get suspended for the rest of the
He's
year.
not gonna get suspended, but he's gonna finesse something. I mean, he's been there for 4 years.
He's a
so
baby Zaza.
He knows.
Right? That's probably what it is.
He know the tournament. He know the setup. He know everything that he has to know to be productive in that tournament. So I mean, it's up to him to lead that team to the chip if they want to win. In my opinion.
Final thoughts.
Last time out on?
yeah.
Alright, we started.
Who wants to start?
Alright, I'm gonna say that Kentucky is not getting far. They're gonna get knocked out in the second round because
Right.
they have no big players. Kevin Knox is inconsistent. He's their best player. A bunch of young players, and they're barely ranked. I don't even think they're ranked right now.
No, I don't think they are. They're not.
They're not even ranked. They're losing to teams like Tennessee, Auburn. Not even the best.
They'll
team.
probably end up being like a 6 or 7 seed.
I got them like a 7 or a 10.
Yeah, they'll
But
be.
they're not even ranked. They just need more experience. They're not gonna go far in the tournament like that.
Coach Kyle's gonna leave pretty soon, bro. It's alright.
He's
So, I'll use my timeout. I'm gonna go ahead and say, and there's been a lot of talk in like the league. I mean, like NCAA circle saying players should be paid. For one player should definitely be getting paid. The NCAA is literally like modern day slavery. They're robbing those kids. Those kids make billions of dollars for them, and they give them what, $18,000 for scholarship? It's highway robbery. Pay the damn kids.
DeAndre Ayton should have been in the NBA this year, in my opinion.
He's a grown man.
Yeah, man. Like
Don't let these kids stay for
he
no
looks
reason.
28. He gets double doubles before halftime. Like clearly, this man needs to be in the NBA. Like 1 year of college, not doing anything for him.
Yeah, this is wasting their time now.
Alright. My final thoughts, unrelated to college basketball, okay? I just want you guys to know that Saquon Barkley is a fucking beast. I don't know. NFL Combine, but that is a grown man looking like he's playing with JV football players.
He was benching like the lineman, bro.
Yeah.
He was beasting on it.
He benched like 40 pounds over me, like lightly. So be on the lookout and
Yeah, he's a beast.
have a good day, y'all.
All right, so that wraps it up.
Watch out for our next episode. We'll be doing mid-season awards.
Yeah, mid-season awards.
Yeah,
I think we're doing.
Oh no, we have the Curry and
Steph's legacy versus KD's legacy.
Yeah, we got some ignorant children on here that, you know, Jack and KD's not.
Come on, we're not gonna get into the.
We're not getting into that.
Slim Reaper, killer.
Details now.
We got a special guest next
Watch,
week.
yeah, look out for us, man. We'll be here.
Man. We got something special for you.
Episode coming soon. Follow, like, comment, subscribe, all that.
Follow us on Twitter. Me too.